Welcome back to Factorio Seablock TSM, episode number 251. And yes, I realise I'm not in the advanced processing units, but we may get there pretty soon. I'm just in the nuclear area, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this wire away. And take this wire away, and basically we are just going to run these constantly for now. Let them get up to whatever temperature they can and be a larger part of the total here. Relieve a little bit of pressure off here. Why am I thinking of doing this, or why have I done this? Well, quite simply, this is sort of what I expected once I realised I couldn't actually do the thorium processes. This little plutonium-239 is actually building up faster than we're burning it off because it has massively more energy in it than the uranium ones, so it lasts a lot longer. So we're not burning them very quickly. And what are we actually getting? We actually have a higher percent chance every time we get one of these used up uranium fuel cells. We have a higher chance of getting the plutonium than we do of getting the uranium. So no wonder it's building up. But also those fusion cells are building up as well, so we'd like to use them at some point. However, that's probably all I need to do in the nuclear just for now. That's about 100 out of those guys, so we're helping out the uranium-based nuclear quite a lot, and that will probably slow down some of the build-up of some of those other items, which is probably a good thing. Now, the other thing is, I have released the 1.1.5 TSM, which means that I'm now working on an experimental 1.1.6 TSM. And I do actually intend to do a few things with this, but the only thing I have actually done so far is, if you recall back to episode 243, I think you'll find it was 243. How's this? That's way off. 243. You'll find there was one error that could be quite annoying, actually, that I kind of highlighted there, and that was I just want to see if there's a place where I can demonstrate this. Not so far. Okay, what about up here? Less than 240k. How much do we have? Almost none. Right, so this one, titanium production, needs some of that. What? Oh, we've turned it off because of this. Right, yes, titanium. I need to employ that in a few other places as well, I think. Okay, we'll have to come up here for an example then. Something that happens quite often, perhaps. Oh, that's lead. That's not iron or anything like really useful. So the error I'm talking about is when you interfere with the schedule of a train that's heading to a requester station. So if you send a train to a requester station, it'll realize that's happened, and it will update the train counter accordingly. And I mean, you might wonder why do we still need a train counter when, if we attach a wire to one of these, we could read train count C. Well, in fact, you could actually use that if you wanted to, for instead of using trains on the way. And devs have access to more information than I do, so they can get it perfectly correct more easily than I can. But the thing is, this isn't just trains on the way, it's also the number of trains of a specific resource that's underway. And as you know, I've used that in a number of places, like here, for example, where it's setting filters based on the type of resource that's being delivered, something you can't do with the developer one. Here we go. So we've got a train that's on its way to here. Now, it's already arrived. I was a little bit slow with that one, wasn't I? Okay. Maybe I need to... Is this... No, that's tin. We've already been there. Maybe if I go over to the iron, I'll have reason to... Right, manganese is constantly being a problem. Actually, that is one thing that I want to address as well. The that's not good. The manganese. I'm using manganese over here, I think, in the copper. Is that right? Copper get manganese for some reason. No. Copper does not get manganese for any reason. There's alternate copper recipes that I could potentially use. Copper. I think. Molten copper. The copper ingot. Maybe I'm kidding myself. Oh. Where did I see these copper plate from molten copper? Oh, that's not an option. That's a Bob's thing. I'm surprised it's still there. Okay. Is it the molten copper? No, there are no options. There's options there. No, I am completely missing the point. It's something else that I was seeing using... something else that was using this stuff. Manganese. Right, that's going to be awkward. Oh, there we go. I've got a train on the way. So, in the past, if I went into trains on the way and, did that, this would be incorrect. It would have still had the fact that there was one train there. And then, if you didn't notice that you'd done that, it would have been, and I've left some stuff in that I need to get rid of, but that's okay. And it's already sent it back, so... well, we can do it again. It might be a little bit more. There you go. It's gone away again. It'll come back because it will go. I've sent it back to the load station. But just doing that would have been enough to have this station permanently locked, thinking it because this would have remained thinking it had one train coming, and it would have been enough to lock out the outcome, and therefore be a problem. I'm going to leave it alone this time. If you didn't realize and force the counter to update by perhaps directing another train to it, you would have a station that would not be deliverable to. So I'm not 100% sure I've got every possibility of that resolved, but I've certainly got that much resolved. Now, I actually wanted to bring some... I do know what I wanted to do at copper. Sorry about this, guys. We're going to have to go back to copper. I wanted to speed up copper with belt. I'm going to have to do something like that on iron at some point as well, but for now, let's get through to copper. And yes, this here. So we've got 2 belts here, and we turn it into red for no good reason. So let's not do that. Does this carry on as blue belt from this point? Yes, it does. I don't mind if it changes to red at some point down there. I just want these to be able to run at optimum speed. Now, I think... So that's only half of what we really need to do. We need this one to do it as well. And then probably, just for completeness sake, let's do something like that. And that should sort out... That should largely sort out copper. We should have a much stronger flow of the ingots down to the bottom here. Which, yeah, should be a lot better. Maybe we need to go a little bit further. Down to about there, perhaps. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. So, let's go back up to advanced processing units, which, you know, I probably should get a train for. The other thing that I do want to do, but I can probably do it some other time. Oh, aluminium. Maybe that's the one. Aluminium uses manganese currently, and I'm thinking there's another recipe. Yes, there's this one, where I pick up copper ingots. Are we making copper ingots fast enough? And silicon ingots instead of manganese, because we're never getting manganese. Silicon and copper. And then I would have to push this over further. Well, for starters, that's not useful. Where's all those manganese? There we go. That will at least produce some. Yeah, 10. 7. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly check on the supply of the copper ingots. That means we have a supply, which is good. If we start using it here, we might need to accelerate things. What's this? Furnace 2, casting machine 2s. Okay. If I am to do something of this nature, I might have to rebuild this, which is going in the wrong direction. So I might have to rebuild it this way. Which doesn't quite fit, of course, but that's okay. So what have we got now? Thorsten Stanizok 08 or something. Probably. It's too many of those. Oh, and you need one of these chests. And you need a ghost reader, which we can make. No cell. No, that is correct. Oh, we need another one of these too. Oh. What are we connecting to? We're connecting to up there. Okay. So, yes, this here. So we want copper ingot and silicon ingot instead of this one. Okay. S, right. Let's get copper ingot, and you can be copper ingot, and we'll use that function. It's already on the way. Now we need one more. We need silicon ingot as well. So you can go to there. We're running out of space here, aren't we? Not really. Tons of space, really. So you can be, if silicon ingot is less than 16,000, then output, we're up to T. So that's U. We have a U, and this one is trains on the way is less than U. Whoops, less than U. Then send me some silicon ingot. And it's already ordered. And then this one, you are now going to be copper ingot. And you are now going to be silicon ingot. Whoops, not steel ingot. Silicon ingot. And your recipe is changing to what? Molten aluminium. Are you telling me there's a recipe I don't have, or has it been removed? I don't see a smelting recipe there. Does it need a special... you need induction furnace 3. Okay, so we can do it. We just have to upgrade these things. All right. We will do that. Now, there it is. That did have me concerned for a bit. Huh. Change to that. Now the main reason, there's two reasons. One, the manganese is in very short supply. Two, we need a lot of aluminium now because we're really pushing electric circuits. So what I want to do is I'm going to copy... I'm going to copy like that. So I want to see how far over it goes. Goes over that far. I'm going to turn you guys off. Now, I want to cut. I want to cut out basically all of that. And do that. We're going to need one of these guys, like so. How many robots do you guys have? Not very many. I think I better give you some more. Now, we should be able to copy these again. And even... So hopefully that means we have enough. Yes, we're not ordering more of that, and we probably won't be ordering more of that either. That's great. So yes, I just want to repeat this. And why are you guys not going up there to where we have a place that you could deposit all of this? Do I need that on? No, that's not helping. Alright, whatever. Aluminium. Do I have the balancer? Yeah, I do. Yeah, oh, and aluminium ingots. copper. Oh. You can take my copper and my silicon ingots. And apparently you need one of those. In fact, all of these need to be upgraded. No, they already are 2s. All right. Oh, slightly inefficient. Actually, we probably don't need that one. And what are you? You are Thorsten Stanizok 08 as expected. Right, that should sort out aluminium. Next, we may in fact get to what I want to get to. Are we going to be able to put beacons around? We actually have some beacons. I could put some beacons in here. Just need to put... doesn't really help me, does it? As long as it hits both. Oh. Yeah, I could still do that. I just want to place the productivity modules in here. Oh, I can put them everywhere. That is nice. Maybe that was a change they've done. I can even put them in there. Good grief. So I want to put some productivity modules in there and then probably beacon them to get the speed back up. We already have productivity modules in here. But we could potentially, in fact, I don't actually know why I haven't already. Done that. Speed up the red production. So I suspect red circuits are actually struggling a little bit. Yes, they are. And here's blue. So my problem with blue is I can't easily get beacons near them, so I'm going to have to get the bigger beacons, because I do think, if I remember correctly, does this tell you the range? Doesn't, does it? Does not tell you the range. I think the beacon, so it doesn't actually tell you what the advantages are here, but I do believe the advantage is that you get more of the power of your modules through, and you have a longer zone, and I think it's even more with this one, but it doesn't tell me exactly what it is, so I don't know if any of those are going to work for us or not. We will have to leave it for now. Oh, good. But I'd like to see that happen when we can. So, if we come back up to here, I do believe that we decided we're going to need nitric acid, and we're also going to need sulfuric acid. So probably the best bet is to do what we did at silver, although I'm pretty sure I didn't actually need it to be this big. But yes, we'll build a sulfuric acid, and we will on site convert it to nitric acid using the same what is it, sodium nitrate. Whoops, so if I look up, can we just not do that for a second? Sodium nitrate, that one. We still have plenty, so there's no reason not to. I don't think we're actually using that much silver. We needed it for the thorium reactor, which we haven't been able to really optimize yet, so yeah. Not exactly happening. Okay, what I'm going to do is grab a bit of that. Flip this around. Now, is this going to work? We're going up. Not sure yet. Let's grab a little bit of the bit that actually makes the nitric acid. Something like that. And yeah, then we have a belt. That's way too soon to start putting that in. Okay, so I wouldn't mind having 3 of these, but I cannot see. I can't see really being able to extend 50%. No, there's no way. So we need something that's not that dissimilar to this, except that we're not going to be making these ones. So potentially this could be squished up a little bit more, perhaps. I think for now, I am going to do that. I need 2 of these, don't I? This isn't. Oh, maybe it won't be a problem. Now, what we're going to do is get rid of... We're going to get rid of all of these machines. We're not going to need them. Maybe that potentially gives us room for beacons to be squeezed in here. I'm not sure. And down here as well. Right. Do that. So this one should be a continuation of that, and this one should be a continuation of that one for now. That's why there's a tiny bit of action up there, I guess. You are probably somewhat out of your depth at this point. Okay. Now, the products that need to come in here. So... None of those got placed, did they? No. It'll make it a lot easier for me if all of this gets delivered fairly soon. So, what are you again? You are Stanizok 03. That took a moment, didn't it? Right. Come and sort that one out then. Let's just have a quick peek while that happens at aluminium. There you go. Maybe we need faster unload. So it's coming out in a pretty fast and furious way, and you're not getting to go all that often. Right. I'm not actually sure where I use aluminium ingots. In any event, this process seems to be working fairly well. Some of the copper ingots do make it all the way down. I could put faster inserters down, or even double them up, still put to the same side. Certainly causing a bit more of a demand here. Although that's building up quite nicely, which is great. Now, how are we doing here? You are down there. Stanizok 3. Oh, we must be creating inserters, and we seem to be short of blue belt for some reason. We must be making it, and every time we make a piece, yeah, that's a little bit slow, isn't it? Oh well, I guess it will sort itself out fairly soon. What probably makes the most sense is if this becomes a drop long. So these two drop onto here. We're talking about these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one belt are these plates. One belt being the top belt is that belt is these things, this double here. And then the products that we need for the integrated electronics, silicon wafer, tinned copper wire, plastic, they have to go on here. So maybe plastic just goes on the top one. Oh, you've jumped over, so it's not really an issue there. So that would have to be plastic. What did I do down here exactly? I know I had a few more things. I've only got one for plastic, and it joins in because I actually need extra because of these ones. I need tinned copper wire. I needed to add in carbon as well, so I needed to share, but I don't need to share now. But it looks like one blue is enough for all of this stuff. So, okay, one blue it is then. You can go to sleep. Okay, we need you to be plastic, and need you to be plastic. It means we're going to have to reorder plastic very shortly. So That needs to go in here. Okay. And like so. And the other two are products that will be manufactured probably twice. So we need this one. Looks like we only need one of those, perhaps. For some reason I have a whole lot of them. Tinned copper wire. Do we have gilded wire in there? No. We moved all the gilded wire requirement, didn't we? So if we had if you were doing the copper wire or tinned copper wire, then we would probably run about like so. Okay. The where are you? Where are you? There. No, this one. And you also that one. Actually, the best thing to do here is to do that and then something like that. And oh, huh. No, just do that one. Never mind. So these guys probably need to do a bit of a leap over there. This one can come over this way where we apparently need silicon wafers times a couple. And I'm out, and I'm gonna check in on this train. Would appear to still have 71 to go. Maybe I need to increase the amount that I build up here at any one time. What do I actually... I just have 400. Yeah. Because these are a little bit slow, so... I can always come back, right? You may as well go. Oh, I didn't even have to push it that time. Does that mean that it actually finished? It did. Do you believe it? It actually finished. Okay. This is going to be in the way most probably. So, it doesn't look that promising just like that, does it? That's awkward. How are we doing for time? That's not actually too bad. So then we have one more here. Okay, so you guys are the monosilicons. And you guys, we haven't actually set you up yet, have we? But you're going to be these components that come from that train. So one of them is that, and the other one is that one. And let's do that, and you guys need to drop near. Oh, good. Got all this action. And right, this one. So this is coming down. It's going to need to jump over. So it could certainly do that. Although once again we are going to need one of those. Now we basically need that carry on down here as well. Let's see. Could do that, except we are not going to need that bit. Instead, we just need to go, yeah, like so. Wait a sec. Oh, that's from there. And yeah, that one just comes down. Whoops. Like so, maybe. Oh. You're supposed to go in there. So, what are you? You're... Okay, you should be there, but there, right? Yeah. And the same for here. Right, that should sort that out. Your components, but you should be coming in there. Like so. Which means this is going in the wrong direction. It's in the wrong direction here as whoops. It's in the wrong direction along here as well. Yep. That should suffice. That should suffice for that one. This one here needs the same. Did that? Yes, it did happen up here as well. A couple of places that I missed. Okay. All right. Are you actually slightly too far down? Because you should be lined. Yes, you are slightly too far down. Let's do that. And that's going in the right place. This is not required. There we go. Oh, let's fix up these. You are not making that. You are making these. Oh. And likewise here. Right. So we don't seem to have a lot of space left. Probably don't need a whole lot. I would like to know how many machines we have. 23. 46. 46. So a ninth of that is like 5. So we can really only support 5. Wow. Okay. That is not the sort of news that I was after, but never mind. At least they don't have that many products. Oh, but they need an awful lot of the products that they want. We've got 15 seconds to load them, though. Oh, and I don't have any of the machines. I do have these. We want to be... Oh, nitric will have to come in underneath. 1... 2... There. Let's do that. And what's... Oh, right. Oh, yeah, they can't do anything yet. And you need this stuff, and you also need... You also need that, so... and you need... Well, I'm out of blue, but I assume that I'm going to want blue. Because you need these 4 products. I should probably try and get the EC and the chrome onto this one. Which would mean then that well, oh, I've only got one. It's fairly typical, isn't it? All right. So that's the boards. And processing units need to go on just one side of this. And oh. Let's just do that. So we can do that. So this one here. There we go. So, 1, 2, 3. Right. Okay, so this one here is the one side of blue, right? Yeah, the one side of blue circuits. Processing units, okay. And which side is that? Is it top or is it bottom? It is this outer side, which is top. So, you're top. You also need to be top in this case. And you're going to be processing units. And you're also going to be processing units. Now this one is probably going to struggle, so I'm not sure if this is actually even going to work for the volumes that we need, but so it's green circuits and chrome plate. Green circuits and chrome plate, and green circuits and chrome plate. Okay. You can be green circuits. You can be chrome plate. Chrome plate, that's that. And the top one, that's a product we haven't actually ordered yet. Sodium nitrate, right? Sodium nitrate. Minus 20,000. It's on its way. You are sodium nitrate. Sodium nitrate. You are sodium nitrate. I need power here. Do we not have... We do have the chrome plate. Why are we not ordering chrome? Do I not have a chrome train? We have an order. Oh, we have no requesters for it. That makes sense. We have both of these things. Alright. If we come in here, stations. Why don't I look up Chrome? Empty Chrome. Waiting at empty Chrome plate. Chrome supply, none. Empty Chrome plate, okay. Where is empty Chrome? Here it is. What have we got here? We have 16,000 waiting for pickup. And this has got the wrong name. This should be called Chrome Load. So we obviously didn't finish this at the time. Chrome plate load and whoops. And this obviously hasn't been set. So we'll have to do this one remotely. Chrome plate load. Oh, why don't I? Oh, actually, it should be an undefined. It's called Chrome. Yeah, so we weren't at the right one. Chrome load. That's silver load. That's invar load. Chrome load, not defined. There you go. So we should be able to edit this from here. And that should be asking for Chrome plate empty train. And that's saying that is not defined. Oh, Maybe this is not updating properly because it has just turned up. Right. So there's some updating issues with my fix. Never mind. That's something else I will just have to sort out. But that is wonderful. So that should go back to wherever it's going. Here. And then come and join us at, yes, here. But in the meantime, we are missing... we're missing a bit of belt. Let's do that. Let's see if we can put these to good use. Yes, we can. Well, and we need something over there as well. Oh, we haven't actually ordered the sulfuric acid yet either. Yeah, you're good enough. Do we really not have any sulfuric acid? We do have sulfuric acid. It's just, it's coming to pick it up right now. Oh, and all of this is obviously totally wrong. You're not red, you are advanced processing units. Right, advanced processing units. Getting it up to 16,000 doesn't seem particularly likely, but we have gone way over time to finish this off. Do you have an outstanding order? You're 03. No, according to that. Alright. 72 belt. Alright. I know it's pretty slow getting that belt, but maybe it can pick some up from both bases. Oh, and... No, you don't work, which means you guys are around the wrong way. You're in the wrong position, not you. We're going to need a little bit of landfill just there. So you probably want one of those, one of those, one of those, then for leaving you want one of those, and one of those for coming in. Oh. Chrome, is it? No, that's this stuff. Make the nitric acid. We now have 3/4 of our products. Just the boards. And you don't have distribution of sulfuric acid yet. Let's get this over a little bit. Oh, didn't reach down to there. That's better. Alright, come on, seriously, how far away is sulfuric acid? Oh. On that note, with us, well, a lot of that flashing is just modules that I want to put in here. Thanks for joining me. Look forward to seeing you for the next one. Bye-bye for now.